very good afternoon to all of you. Before moving to the presentation and agenda, let me take this opportunity to thank Kerala Startup Mission and CEO Technopark for having me invited here. Personally, coming here and giving a short presentation of Smart City will be a win-win situation for both of us. As I'll scroll through the presentation, you'll get to know the basic premise on which the concept of smart city is based is the kind of technologies, the kind of innovations we are looking into, government is trying to promote. So it's a good opportunity for me as CEO also to bring it down to you what kind of projects smart city is having, and simultaneously it will be a good opportunity for you all also to identify the potential areas in which you can come up with the kind of innovations, with the kind of new technologies, and help us, the Smart City mission, to realize its dream of providing an able life to all the citizens. So I'll quickly move through the presentation, and if any discussion is there, that we can keep up at the end. So as you all know, Smart City is an urban renewal and retrofitting program by Government of India with the mission to develop smart cities across the country, making them citizen friendly and sustainable. Why I'm taking you through the journey is Government of India has already identified 100 smart cities in various rounds. I'll come to that also. So each city is now in a different stage in terms of the funding received from Government of India, in terms of the progress with respect to the projects which they are doing. So understanding a bit of this journey very quickly will be helpful for you also, not only while approaching the smart cities in Kerala, but in other smart cities also. So as you all know, it was launched by our Honorable Prime Minister on 25th of June 2015. The concept behind this, we all know, like the kind of migration from rural to urban areas, the kind of the scale, the magnitude of migration it is happening. So cities are the engines of growth. If we see the current statistics, census 2011, 31% of population and 63% of our GDP, and by 2030 then it will increase to 40% of our population and 75% of our GDP. So 3/4 of our GDP will be coming from the cities. Then automatically ensuring a proper infrastructure, a tech-oriented, innovative infrastructure in city becomes very crucial if we want to drive this growth engine. This slide just tells the kind of rounds we had. So 4 rounds, 100 cities got selected. So Kerala, we have 2 smart cities. Kochi got selected in first round. We were round 3 city. These are the basic fundamentals on which the concepts or the projects of smart cities are based. I'll not go into too much detail. So this is how the cities were identified. It was a bottom-up approach rather than a top-down minister or a MLA sitting and deciding that my city will be smart city, your city will not be a smart city. No, it was not like that. It was too much a competitive process, and we are very lucky we are able to get 2 smart cities in Kerala. Maharashtra has many smart cities. Tamil Nadu has many smart cities. Uttar Pradesh has many smart cities. So these are the concepts of development regarding that project identification. So city renewable, city improvement, redevelopment, retrofitting, greenfield development, and the concept we follow per se in smart cities, pan city, ABD, area development concept. So the core of the city we start with, and slowly we try to fang outwards. So in Trivandrum, the central 9 wards we have included for most of our projects, apart from few projects which will be the pan city projects. This is the process of engagement, how we have dwelled down and identified particular projects. So this is important for all of you, the funding pattern, especially for the startups. So each city will be getting 500 crores of funding from state government, 500 crores of funding from Government of India, and some portion of funds will come from the local body. That is, for us it is Corporation of Trivandrum. So this is crucial for you while you will be approaching with your ideas of smart cities, like how much funding they have already done, at what stage they are into in their project process. This is very important for all of you. The areas where Smart City Trivandrum has identified all its projects. So first one is smart roads. Then because of lack of parking space, you know, in Trivandrum it is very difficult to get a parking space. So we have come up with multi-level car parkings in 4 locations. Then pedestrian friendly streets, 3 projects are we are doing in those areas. Then poor condition of our public buildings, 3 projects again we have taken in that area. Social housing scheme is one area. Old markets we will be redeveloping, so 2 projects in those areas. Solid waste management, may we have 2 projects. Then poor condition of our green spaces, water bodies, again 5 projects. 4 projects in sustainable development, where basically we are putting solar panels. And since Kerala is tourist intensive state, so keeping that in mind, so we are trying to improve the basic facilities for our tourists also. So 4 projects are in those areas. And most importantly, ICT in governance, isme we have 4 projects. I'll cover all those projects in bit detail. It's not. So this is our first project, and where we would be requiring your intervention also as various startups. So integrated command and control center. So this was the mandate by Government of India that every smart city need to have this kind of a command and control center. We all know during the ongoing pandemic, especially in Kochi, the integrated command control center came very, very handy in overall COVID management. So the idea is all the city level decision makers, including collector, from police department, from local bodies, the mayor, all come under a single roof and decide what they need to do for effectively handling the crisis situation. So this is the idea behind this command and control center. This is the data center for ICCC. So as of now, in the preliminary or the first stage, we will be going with these applications for our smart city. And Smart City Trivandrum is very open to ideas, suggestions from you, because it's a never-ending process. If you're able to find a system or a process which will be very useful for the citizens, we'll be definitely happy to integrate that also. So as of now, we've identified these areas. So smart water management, as part of that, smart water meters will be installed in the ABD area. So non-revenue water loss, we will be tackling through that. So various kind of systems will come, like remote controlled valves, and you can analyze the use pattern also. Automatic billing, all those systems will be integrated under this. Transport management, I'll talk on later. Then again, solid waste management. So entire process will be automated, starting from the vehicle movement, the amount of waste collected, the bins, how much they are filled. So everything will be automated. Third is the smart mosquito density system. We know, we are prone to these spells of seasonal diseases. So as part of that, we'll be installing, we have already installed actually these kind of devices in various water bodies, and these gives us alerts regarding all kind of pandemics. Then unified e-governance portal we are developing for the corporation, where all the citizen-centric services will be brought to a common platform. Then on-street parking, again I told, finding a space for parking is next to impossible in Trivandrum. So we'll be having this multi-level car parking. So entire parking mechanism will be automated through your mobile app. You can book a parking slot. So that is the whole idea. So this is the second project regarding the traffic safety command and control center. We're doing it for the police department. So these are all the functionalities which we will be achieving through that: automatic number plate recognition, speed violation detection, IP-based CCTVs, red light violation, face recognition, emergency call boxes, PA system, and video monitoring screens. Smart parking, again, this is the concept, how it will be done. This is smart street lighting, we want to replace the existing light with smart LED lights, where the energy use and operations can be controlled from our command and control center. So this will be an eco-friendly initiative also. Similarly, the poles which will be using to mount these LED lights, they can be used for other purposes also, like providing internet connectivity, Wi-Fi connectivity. This is the smart mosquito density system I was talking about earlier. So this we have already installed in various locations in corporations. We have trained the health department also to identify the alerts. This is one project Smart City will be doing for KSRTC, where we'll be deploying this GPS devices, so we can get the real-time location of all the buses plying on the routes of Trivandrum. As part of that, there will be a passenger information system also, the way it is in metros. It will give information about the next bus stop. Similarly, in the bus stops, we'll be installing this passenger information system, so that real-time updates can be given to the citizens regarding any delay in the arrival of buses, what is the real-time scheduling of buses. So this is one project which we'll be doing for KSRTC. These are a few glimpses from our project sites. I'll quickly scroll through them. Okay, this traffic safety mein video analytics ka, this is installed across multiple locations. So these are the IoT devices presently being used by smart city, like already told: smart water meter, GPS, Wi-Fi, emergency call button, environmental sensors, POS machines, CCTV cameras, smart mosquito density system, parking management system, information kiosk for the tourists, like this devices will be placed across the cities, which will give entire information regarding Trivandrum, who, what, where. EV chargers, then solar project I was talking about, then weather monitoring systems. So these are the just a glimpse of what Smart City Trivandrum is doing. These are the fields in which we are operating presently. We had this initial collaboration with Startup Mission also. So as part of that, this local economic integration platform, that was the mandate of Government of India Smart City Mission, to have this kind of platform for each and every city. So I remember we partnered with KSCUM for developing this dashboard. So that was one association we already had with Kerala Startup Mission. And so this is just a glimpse regarding Smart City. And funding per se, like I already told, 500 crores will be received from Government of India, 500 crores from state government. We already have issued our work orders with respect to the stage 1, but we had this 3-day conference of smart cities in Surat also. So we're quite hopeful we'll be getting next round of funding also, because as of now, our projects are limited in the core of the city, and that too in 9 wards. Ministry is giving a thought on giving a second round of funding, or otherwise second round of smart cities will be coming up. So there are n number of opportunities for all the startups here, and Smart City Trivandrum is very much open to ideas. Now, after this presentation, you've got a glimpse of what kind of projects we are into, and what kind of technologies will be supplementing these projects. Like I told, the kind of projects, for example, IEEE, TSCCC, they are never-ending projects, because technology itself is updating. New kind of devices are coming. So, as CEO of Smart City, I would definitely like some of the startups go through all our projects, approach us, and we will be looking for a healthy association in the future. So again, thank you so much, Kerala Startup Mission, for giving us this opportunity to come here and present all the projects in front of you. Thank you so much.